Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, June 1st, 2023 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is curiosity is a healing nature. And I am encouraging you to get curious in this astro energy, curious as to how you can enjoy yourself, how you can be in joy, how you can engage pleasure, even as we are going through turbulent times on this planet or in our lives or whatever. How can you connect in to goodness, to joy, to abundance? Abundance meaning prosperity, but also friendship and love and peace and joy and all those good bubbling feeling thoughts. This is because today, June 1st, we have the North Node and Jupiter aligning. And this is such a powerful connection. Jupiter wants to bring the good. Jupiter wants to expand the good. And the North Node is like, hey, are you working your alignment into what you value, into the goodness, into the sensuality of Earth, enjoying the food? Like, make it a point today to eat something that you're like, about. Make it a point today to smell something that you're like, oh, it smells so good. Make it a point when you are hugging somebody that you love to like feel that love bubbling up within yourself, to feel how good it is to touch them. What other senses are there? I'm like so in the feeling, in the smelling, the taste, the touch. Tune into your intuition. Tune into the goodness. Listen to a song that you love and be like, oh, how good is it that I can hear this song, that I can feel these beats. If you're somebody who likes to feel the beats, dig into that. Dig into the digness of Earth. This is the digness. I don't think that's a word, but I'm making it one. This is what I do. So, in this energy, that is beautiful. Finding that alignment, holding that value, appreciating it by giving it your attention is powerful. Now, at the same time, like I've been saying, the South Node is going to be pulling on this. You may have fears come up. You may have your own personal boundaries that keep you from receiving come up in this energy. And that's okay too. Be willing to look at those things and then find that pleasure. Find the joy. Snuggle your kitty. Here we got some Mahalo love. Mahalo snuggles. So snuggle your kitty and find your way back into the goodness that is here for all of us. Now, at the same time, we've been talking about this Mars and Saturn in conjunction, not seeing eye to eye. Mars and Leo wants the pleasure, it wants the good, it wants the fun, and Saturn's like, you have so much work to do, humans. And the thing is, we can have the fun and we can do the work at the same time. It is possible. Sometimes we have to bring ourselves back to the fun. Sometimes we have to bring ourselves back to the joy. And that's part of this work, is knowing that you can bring yourself back to those points and doing it. Not just getting stuck in the karma, stuck in the lessons, stuck in the minutia, but actually bringing yourself back. Now, it's also interesting that we have the moon in Scorpio, and the moon in Scorpio highlighting, as we build to a full moon, some of the bigger feels. Today could feel like one of those days where you're crying and then you start laughing as you're crying, or you're laughing and then you start crying as you're laughing. It's one of those kinds of juxtaposition energies. And we've got this showing up here, right? The schizophrenia card and the letting go. Let it go. Be in the crying. Be in the laughter. Embrace both of them as part of this Earth process, as part of this unfolding karma, as in lessons. Moon in Scorpio squaring Mars first thing in the morning. You may not feel like playing. You may feel a little grumpy in that energy. But again, I encourage you to make a commitment to the play, to the good, to the pleasure in this energy, because that will bring support. This is a great day to eat at your favorite restaurant or something like that, just to really be able to embrace that and show ourselves that we can get beyond the roller coaster. We can get beyond the lows. We can be part of the process that rebounds us or buoys us back into the better feels. Moon and Saturn also connecting. The moon's like, don't worry, Saturn, I'm doing your work. We got this. We're gonna feel those feels. So it's a little intense. The moon and Mercury will actually end the day. And Mercury in Taurus is again like, what did you enjoy? What highs and lows? What were your highs today? What were your lows? And recognizing the value in both. Getting curious about the lows. Where was the good in the lows? Getting curious about the highs. Where was maybe some of the lows within the highs? There's so much exploration that can be done here. And in that exploration, the potential for flipping. The potential to flip this all on its lid. Now, the last thing to notice in this is that we are building to a full moon in Sagittarius, and the full moon in Sagittarius wants us to feel good. It wants us to be happy. It wants us to be aiming for the good. And so this full moon in Sagittarius is benefiting and supporting this North Node Jupiter conjunction that is so powerful. So the universe is supporting us. Now it's up to us to do that work back. Now, I love that I have these two cards together. I've got the Source card and I've got the Master card in reverse, okay? So Source, it's like, I'm here, I've got you, I'm supporting you, we're creating this together. You've just got to work on your mastery, your part of this. Source knows what it's doing. There's no problems there. We just got to work on our part. Not falling so low when we get into the back and forth, right? The swinging back and forth. And even maybe seeing where we can mitigate the pendulum a little bit by letting it go. Accepting the process. Being conscious that it is a process. And finally, again, this ripeness card just reminds me so much of the letting go. Like, nature, the universe, Source, knows what it's doing. Nature takes its course. Stop resisting the course. Instead, embrace it as part of your course, as a helpful part of your course, and just get curious. Let me just see if this works. Let's just see. Let's just give it a try. So, encouragement. That is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And honor your values. And stay curious. Namaste.